I recently did a poll on LinkedIn asking what the biggest challenges to making time for hobbies were, as I'd had so many people tell me that it was all work and very little play right now, with people feeling really tired. Now 58% of people that responded, and I had a few hundred responses, said that they were too tired or lacked energy, followed by some of them had long work hours, and then some attributed it to a long commute. But the vast majority, over half, said that the reason was that they were too tired or lacking energy when they got back from work to do anything. But do you know that what you are doing is you are actually reducing your ability to think clearly, to make decisions and become more resilient if you don't spend some time doing this? I know it sounds counterintuitive, you're spending time on other things, but that's what happens. So if you want to find out why, and you want me to give you a few things that you could do to make more time for the things outside of work, stay with me. If you don't want to miss out on a single tip or strategy that's going to help you have both a career and a life that you love, then hit that subscribe button below and hit the bell so that you get an alert whenever I post a new video. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Sonia Gavira and I'm a leadership and success coach, and I've spent the last 20 years or so working with leaders at all levels of organisations. And today what I want to do is help you understand why it's essential that you actually spend time doing something other than work for your growth, your productivity and your resilience. And then I want to share some ideas that are going to help you too. So first of all, let's start with why. Heard that expression before? Have you ever heard or used the expression, just sleep on it? I know I have. Well, it's much more than just an expression. Neuroscience tells us that if we allow our brain to work things out, if we trust our brain to get on with things, either when we sleep on it as it processes everything that's happened in the day, or actually when we engage in something else that occupies us differently, our brain will make connections and we will have ideas and thoughts that we were unable to do consciously. It's almost like we get in our own way, because insights occur when we're able to put together ideas that are only loosely connected, and we can definitely get in the way of that. So let your brain do its thing. Now, secondly, taking part in something that actually engages our senses and our body in different ways doesn't only exercise our body, but it also exercises our brain as we create more and stronger connections in our brain. Now, there are plenty of recent studies that have shown that exercising, meditating, and engaging in other creative hobbies can have a really positive effect in our brain and reduce the risk of suffering from Alzheimer's and other degenerative conditions. So tell me, what is it that you do outside of work, and how does it make you feel? Let me know in the comments below. So now, how can you ensure that you make time for yourself and your hobbies if you're just too tired or can't seem to make the time? Not all of these ideas may apply to you, but pick one and try it out. So, first of all, if you are working from home and you used to have a commute to work, use that time. I've lost count of how many of my clients have just started work earlier because they don't have the commute and finished later because they don't have the commute back. Take some of that time back and use that time for yourself and for your hobbies. Now, if you work in an office and have a long commute, take lunch and use that time, even if you only do it 3 times a week, and use that time to engage in something different. remember, you are actually going to gain productivity because you're going to gain creativity. You're going to allow your brain to do a different type of working, and you'll be so much more productive when you get back to your desk. 3 could be finding a different way to fit things in. Now, my son has really been struggling to fit in exercise as part of his weekly routine. And when he got home, to be honest, and I totally understand it, he just couldn't be bothered to then go out again to get to a gym. So what he started to do was he started to cycle into work. Now it's an hour each way, although that time is coming down now. But then when he gets home, he's done it. He's done his exercise. So could you do something similar? Could you use a more creative way of managing your time and using your time? And lastly, this one is about mindset. I want you to focus on how you're going to feel after you've done something, particularly exercise, which is critical for building resilience. Once you've done it, you will have all sorts of endorphins, and dopamine, which is the reward hormone, will be coursing through your system, and you will feel much more positive, which again is critical for building resilience. Plus, if you've taken that time also to allow your brain to resolve some of the questions that you've been pondering, and even allow it to come up with the best decisions, you'll be really surprised at the results. Now, if you're interested in more tips and tools that can help you create the career and the life that you love, check out my newsletter on LinkedIn. You'll find the link in the description below. And remember, if you found this valuable, then please like and share this video. Links are here below. Tell me what helped you the most today. And remember to subscribe and hit that bell so that you get to know when my next video is out.